It was a group of Army regiments made up of exclusively Black American soldiers. And today, the Buffalo Soldiers are ingrained in San Diego's history, with one of those who served still living here.
Ciara Encinas introduces us to a San Diego native who served in the military when it was segregated and has their story for Black History Month.
Those are the males won in the Korean War and in Vietnam.
If you spend an hour with 95-year-old Purple Heart recipient Bobby Cheatham.
I was in the segregated outfits. I was in the Brown Shoe Army, all black soldiers, and till they changed over. But when they changed over, I was the only black individual in the military police. They put me in a separate from them in another barracks.
You'll learn that the Korean and Vietnam Wars veteran is a living piece of U.S. history.
16 years old, I joined the Army. I was going to Lincoln Elementary School, and then I joined the ROTC in Kearney High School in Linda Vista.
The San Diego native says his aunt signed for him to join the U.S. Army. Her signature was the beginning of a nearly 3-decade career.
Never had a childhood. Never went to a football game, basketball, anything. And I went to Fort Ord and took my training and went to Fitzsimmons General Hospital.
His first job was as a medic, but he didn't like it, so he became a military police officer. He went on to travel the world, serving during the Korean and Vietnam Wars.
In 1950 to Yokohama, Japan, and from there I went to the 24th Infantry. That's the Buffalo Soldiers.
In 1866, Congress authorized segregated regiments of African-American soldiers, known as the Buffalo Soldiers. The name is believed to have been given by Native Americans. The Buffalo Soldiers included both cavalry and infantry units. While Cheatham wasn't one of the first, he was among the last to serve as a Buffalo Soldier.
It seemed to be that the people forgot what they did. They did a lot. They fought in 200 fierce battles over the United States.
Buffalo Soldiers before him were stationed in San Diego County at an Army base in Campo that still stands today, Camp Lockett.
The Army base that was built here in Campo back in the World War II era. It was the last military installation that was built for horse soldiers.
Les Cowan can tell you everything you need to know about the African-American soldiers. He runs the Camp Lockett Cavalry Museum in Campo. Buffalo soldiers fought in the Spanish-American War, the Philippine-American War. They also patrolled the border and later guarded prisoners of war at the Campo base.
The Buffalo Soldiers were here from 1942 until 1944. In 1944, the Army said the horse soldiers were obsolete, so they started disbanding all their horse cavalry units and putting them into like 10th Armored Cavalry and different mechanized units, artillery, and things of that nature.
President Truman signed an executive order to desegregate the military in 1948, a couple of years after Cheatham joined. Change didn't happen overnight, though. In fact, it wasn't until the Korean War that it was fully desegregated. From then until now, treatment has continued to change.
Females, males can get rank. They have better housing, and they take care of them better than when I was in.
In Campo, I'm Ciara Encinas.
All right, Sarah, and make sure to watch our special honoring Black History. It airs again on Saturday night at 7:30. You can also watch it right now on the Fox 5 KUSI Now app.